You think you could run a conclave? I would rather run the conclave than be one of the cardinals trying to win the papacy. I'll tell you that much. Can I tell you the one thing that bothered me in Conclave? I'm not sure if you've seen it. I'm not going to spoil anything. Could they have been, not to be Jerry Seinfeld, could they have been any slower at casting their votes? Like 98% of the cardinals know who they're voting for. Do they really have to walk up one at a time to put the ballot in the ballot box? There's like 170 cardinals or something like that. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's a good movie. I liked it. I mean, listen, Gen Z is going to actually beat me to death in the streets for this. I'm not an Academy member, obviously, because until like the last couple of years, I'd only seen like 4 movies this decade. Of the Best Picture nominees that I've seen, Conclave might be my pick for Best Picture of the Year. I know it and Anora are really close, okay? I like them both. I think I might have liked Conclave a little bit more. I understand that makes me the enemy. But I also have to say, no disrespect to Gen Z, but unlike you, I've actually seen both Anora and Conclave. So I understand if you've only seen Anora and not seen Conclave, you're like, Anora's fresh and Conclave is boring. I could understand. If I had only seen one of them, I would probably think the same thing. You'd be like, oh, it's a stodgy movie about the Catholic Church. It's not. It's a lively movie about the Catholic Church, man. Anyway, the Bazaar. That's why they call it the Bazaar, bro. I like them both. I like them both. You'll cry during I'm Still Here? I think that's fair. I basically cry. I feel bad I cry in like almost every movie I watch. I did not cry during My Old Ass. And that's a movie that actually has some like parent and kid like relationship stuff that normally is the kind of stuff that in like a Google Meet commercial can really like extract a tear from me. But My Old Ass, I don't know. I felt like it didn't earn it. I apologize. Small gold and 5 loot. Or a silver. Honestly, brother, honestly, give me the gold, give me the income, and give me a silver skill. Leftmost poison item has 6 poison. And then, for the love of God, give me some ammunition. And I think I'm just gonna, don't stop till you're numb, buddy. I'm gonna buy out the whole stock for now. We would like to receive a poison item. I'll fight Pyro, because even if we get cinders, at least it applies to the cannon. Wow. My fiance cried at the end of Black Panther yesterday. I believe you're leaving out one relevant... First off, based, me too, although it was like 7 years ago. But secondarily, I believe you're leaving out one piece of information. I would like to receive a poison item or a powder horn. You know what? I will. I'm gonna roll to look for a powder horn. That's how serious I am. I'm not fricking around. Sufjan Stevens. You know what? Give me a... I don't think the fire build is good, but we're gonna give it a try for now. Interestingly enough. I'll take a small burn item. You never know. Yeah, I mean, I had a feeling because there's only like 2 items that really fit the bill. Baked sloth. Let's see, man.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Ruth Conda forever? I know that's right, man. People were very confused when I did that in the theater. What the fuck? It's me? We don't take those. That stings. My neurodivergent wife enjoyed watching Dee Dee. Yes, sir. I know that's right. I didn't cry during Dee Dee either. I'm sorry to say. Well, I mean, I guess there's maybe... There is some stuff that swings for it. I personally thought like maybe it didn't get there, but I still liked it. I still enjoyed the movie. Give me this. This is a strange start, I'll admit. We got a little burn set up. I think you hold silencer for the future.
Be remorseless.
And like I mean, if we're being realistic, you could probably sell pop snappers and buy the upgrade. Did you cry at Sing Sing? I'm not allowed to answer that question.
Waiting to be filled.
I'm gonna get in trouble. I liked Sing Sing too. I'm not an anti Sing Sing. I finished the movie and I was like, that was pretty inspiring, but overall I give it like a 3.5. Not me looking at the distribution on Letterboxd and seeing that it's like 80% 5-star reviews, 9% 4.5, 8% 4, and I'm like, I can't give it. I give this a 3.5. People are gonna kill me, man. They're gonna shoot me dead. You know what? Let's go 2 burn on everything for now.
Mastering that technique. So like
Upgrade all, well, I can't upgrade all my bronzes, but I can certainly upgrade, probably Silencer is more likely to be a part of a build in the long term.
Inspire the crew.
I don't know, man. What do you play against here? I never fight Boreor. I often fight Giant Mosquito. I occasionally fight Rogue Scrapper. Anybody got any advice for this one? It's an XP max type situation. Rogue is an L? In that case, we go Giant Mosquito. Cooldown reduction on the lighter maybe could do something. I don't know. If you don't know, you XP max. Yeah, catch my ass dying to the... I don't even know what the enemies are called. Void Destroyer? Sorry, I'm going Tammy Hole mode. Tammy Hole? All the Legalack. Neutral item, please. 1 regen, flick in my sack. Small tool, no need. I got your beat there already. You know, for the time being, how about one of these? I really enjoy fighting pigs early now. Because the number of times you see a fixer-upper that's probably going to ruin your life on like day 11 is like 90%. No fixer-upper, man. An addle-addle that hasn't had time to pop. I guess I shouldn't be cocky considering the fact that we are going to run out of ammo in like 3 seconds, but that's all we need, man. That's all we need. Anyone else tool minning? I don't know what that means. I shouldn't have read the message out loud, to be honest with you. I shouldn't have read the message out loud without knowing what it means. He read it, Lamau. I have no clue. Got that stuff caged up? Oh, is that what it means? I'll assure you I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I don't even know. If I'm being honest with you, and I try to be, I'm going ammo maxing, man. I don't really know. I mean, maybe this is the point. It seems like it would hurt to have it locked up. And I guess I'm like different from the average individual in the sense that like I prefer to experience like as little avoidable pain as I can. Can upgrade a bronze. Hard for me to imagine. Well, you know what? If we rely on burst damage, then sure, man. Let's upgrade our cannon for the time being to try to do enough damage to kill enemies quickly.
My life for the Storm Queens.
I'm so high at work, it's unreal. I just realized my job is 75% fake. Yeah, I mean, how do you think I feel, man? This shit is not real, bro. Mine's like 100% fake.
It's just dust.
The worst part is like my job is fake, but people with real jobs, in a way, rely on my job sometimes. I'm not talking about you having me on your second monitor. I'm talking about like game devs putting their heart and soul into like making a project, going all in, and then I'm playing it while like 80% paying attention and like or 20% paying attention and talking about locking. I don't even know what part gets locked up. I don't know if it's the cock or the balls or both or either. I don't. Maybe they flip or something. I don't know. I think if I was a game dev and I watched me play my game, I would be crashing the fuck out. I would be like, I second mortgaged my house to like fund this project, and then this fucking idiot is talking about putting this shit in a chastity cage. Like, this is my life's work, bro. The world is so fucking absurd. It doesn't make any damn sense. Eat Chobani. Sorry, I just thought it would be like an inspiring advertisement.
I would never debase my wares by...
Nah. I mean, yeah. What do you give 20 damage, you give 6 damage to everything. We pass on that. Honestly, I ain't fucking with yous.
If you want
You disappoint me.
Go see Curio.
My fight isn't with you.
No, I've never had my beans above my frank. Well, that's not true. I've been swimming and like, you know, gone upside down while swimming. I guess I've like done a handstand or like a somersault. So like in a Minecraft like Y coordinate sense, yes, I've had my beans above my frank, but like not while my feet were firmly planted on the ground. Let's put it that way. My God, we made it.
I've got another salvo with me.
Dude, I was pogging up too. I was playing Minecraft with my daughter. We were mining in our base. And she was like, let's stop mining. She gets paranoid that we're gonna like break dirt and hit water and like flood the mine. And I'm like, chill, it's okay. If you break in and it's water, you fucking just put a block up there and block the water, and then you go through a different mine shaft. But she's like, she's freaking out a little bit. But I kept mining, mined through, duck, 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 duck. Ended up inside of like a cave swamp, a biome I'd never seen before. I got some large drip leaves or whatever they're called. I got one of those, it's called like a spore bloomer or a bloom spore or something like that. It's like a pink flower that goes on your ceiling and looks awesome and like drops little particle effects. Spore blossom, yeah. And then she was like, go back. And I was like, no, I think we got 99% of crafters quit mining before they hit what they really want. Mine for like another minute. She was pogging TF out. We mined straight into a geode, dude. She was like jumping up and down on the rug. She was like, Daddy, it's a geode! It was sick, man. He was loving it. I have no idea what we buff. I feel like possibly, I mean, you could buff the lighter, but 10 extra damage on the dang, on the connection issue to the server. Maybe if I click it like really fast, I'll get like 1,000 damage by the time I come back. Holy fuck. People are gonna be they're gonna be blown out next time I get in here, man. How old is she? My son is 4 and he loves creative mode. Yeah, she's 4. She can play creative mode a little bit by herself, but we mostly play survival with like me holding the controller and her telling me what to do.
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
But it's nice. It's nice. I guess we take a skill on
Don't
this
let
one,
my
man.
youth worry. The guys who trained me were a very
20
old-
damage. I mean, this lighter's getting a serious amount of burn, but 20 extra damage is hard to ignore.
Technique. So like 9 years.
Is he still talking? You do nothing, man. You might as well be out here. Yeah. Give it a shot. They never stop talking. I got pissed for a second. I thought you were talking about my child, which is partly true, but you can't say it or you'll get in trouble. But yeah, the NPCs in this game for sure, man. I just got to see if we could beat Flame Juggler. 900 health. They're going to start by burning us for 36, which is really bad. That's like impossible. You're right, this should be over here for sure. Retiree, I just worry we get blown out on healing, so let's just take the one that's a guarantee. I guess a haze potion is pretty sick. Benny Blaze and Haze potion, you know that one? I'm not your typical rapper. My house is just middle class, and every week I've gotta cut the grass. You know this one? I have to work hard every day if I want the money to go out and play. You know this one? Nobody's responding at all. Average. Homeboy. Average. You don't know it. Yeah, it's like John LaJoie. LaJoie? If he was like... I was going to say if he was real, which doesn't make sense because he is real.
Haggling. Whoever said money
But like if he was... Well, I don't want to say if he's honest because that's not really like what I mean either. If he was sincere, that's earnest. That's a great way to describe it. Pog bash. Can somebody tell me why the Bazaar subreddit keeps making fun of me for buying gumballs? I don't even know if they're making fun of me for buying the gumballs, but anytime I'm on Reddit and there's like a Bazaar post that's about me, all the comments are like, "Sorry, but it's got to be gumballs," and I'm like, "Hey, that's my line." I don't get if they're making fun of me or if they're like just referencing me. That's too much shield, bro. I can't stop you on that now. You're gonna own me. Do they hate on Crip too? They don't really hate on me. They're, you know, they're just making jokes. I'm not upset. Hate me or love me, you watched. That's all you could do.
We made progress today. I'm proud of you.
Lots of millennial burger bars with truffle fries. I mean, you probably know this already. You probably expect this about a fellow like me. I'm not paying the upcharge for truffle fries versus regular fries. That's for sure. But we do have some truffle salt in the house, which is nice actually. You do Korean barbecue, sometimes you have like a little plate of salt and like sesame oil that you would like dip the meat in. It's pretty healthy for you. But doing that with like truffle salt instead adds an extra element to it. You're an interesting motherfucker, man. You do take 1,000,000 years, but on the other hand, you're gonna get a nice damage bonus and be doing a lot of poison. We just need to find a way to like reduce your cooldown. I never run you. It's gonna be, you're right, because it's gonna get +6 poison as well. I think you're kind of ass. Why don't you join the squad? 28 poison. You do have a long cooldown. I don't think it's bait. I think it's a possible build around, but I'm sorry. If you haven't seen Apollo use it, it's not worth playing. But I've seen him use this one. I've seen him use this one. Silencer on blowgun is probably the play. I would agree with that. And dude, at some point, if we can make it our only weapon, although it'll lose a lot of damage from this, but if we can make it our only weapon, then it would also get a nice cooldown reduction. You're right, this should be over here as well. And then like that. Then we have a 68 damage, 68 poison blowgun. That's pretty solid. Let's give ourselves a chance to survive a little bit longer. I think it's time for like the great unwinding, bro. Like, I don't think you're doing enough. What else we got? You're never gonna work. You may work at some point, but I doubt it. I think you're throwing Shark Claws in there. Probably, I mean, it probably clears the cannon, but for burst, it definitely clears the lighter. And then you're seeing what else you got. You're a tempting sort of fella. We're a little light on funds. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to simmer on that. I think we're gonna have to wait, unfortunately. Maybe it'll come back. What are the red lines on silencer? Oh, that's easy. That's rifling so that the air...
Underestimate me. It makes this more
It just
fun.
looks cool. Have you ever seen like a bad car with a cool wrap? It makes the enchantments pop too. Oh no, they know what's going on too. I'm not the only one who's seen how good Vanessa is, I guess. Hey, can you put 74 poison on his head, please? We make those. Why do they have 800 more health than me? It probably started with something goated like knee brace. What are we sipping on? This is Western Family kicking back cola, zero sugar.
I forgot to take you away!
Worth? Leash or bend on Jack?
Welcome, dear guest.
Oh, it's true. Silencer doesn't apply with more than one weapon anyway. We're chill, man. Kicking back cola. Listen, they had to come up with some kind of name. I'm not upset about it. Neither should you be. You shouldn't be either.
Compost, I am not.
Western Family in the trade war? Bro, it's Canadian. That's why it's called Western Family. Instead of like, Voight Industries. Can you shield charges? I don't think that's going to apply. Imagine, man. Imagine if it had given us what we were... Wait, whoa, hang on, though. Hold on. Wait a tick. We do have a slow. We do have a poison. We do have a burn. Cut it. Cut it. Place it. 4x. So 4x would be... Yeah, I think we definitely would feel content putting you there. Oh, cut this bitch out of there. Put the lighter on instead. Oh. Delightful, man. I feel like we just need to burst. It's either revolver or grenade. I don't know. It's grenade or lighter. Sorry, grenade or revolver. I don't really. I guess revolver in case the fight goes long. We could put yellow gumball in. Sorry, I'm going to take a big risk here, but if we get shark claws, that would be nice, right?
What's that I smell?
Pretty good chance. Even just hasting an aquatic would be nice. This is... We may just lose, to be fair, but... I don't think so, Tim. I don't think so, Tim. Upgrade a silver or lower. Weather glass is a shit upgrade, right? Maybe we would rather upgrade silencer just to make the blowgun that much better. It is a bit of a new build. I'm going to Hal Bazaar, man. Weather glass. 2 burn, 1 poison. I'm taking the steady path. There's a part of me that thinks that maybe one day this will all be gone and we'll replace it with stuff that enables the weather glass, and then we'll get the cooldown reduction on blowgun. There's a part of me that thinks that. Freezer would be nice too. Things Goku never said. I know that shit's true. Hey, you're gone. We don't give a shit about gumballs. I know, it's rare for a fella like me to say.
You can't afford it.
It's a skip in this house.
Buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless.
Kind of a whiff. I always like... It'd be nice to get the 4th win, man. Against Gorgonzola.
My fight isn't with
Can I ask something? Does Gorgonzola sound as weird to non-Italian people as it sounds to... Sorry, does it sound as weird to Italian people as it sounds to non-Italian people? Because as a non-Italian person, you got a mozzarella, a burrata, a brie, a Gouda, a Jarlsberg. Gorgonzola sounds like it's from Lord of the Rings or something like it, which I guess maybe it is. And I don't mean that in a necessarily negative sort of context, by the way. Yes!
You should put it toward nobler use.
It sounds normal to me. It's, I mean, it sounds like it tastes delicious. You sure you're not Mediterranean? We saw your chest hair. You guys fucking with Swarthy NL? It was a new look for sure, man. I was soft launching my summer look. I do like a burn item, but I think I gotta fuck with the Tyrant's agents, man.
You got grit. I respect that.
Problem is, I was gonna wear another like 3-button unbuttoned shirt to the stream today, but I have like a sadly important Zoom meeting right after the stream, so I was like, nah, we gotta put on the quarter zip for this. I gotta look professional, but like, not that I care too much. Maybe tomorrow.
We haven't found her yet.
Weapon skills, crit skills, gold skills. I think we would love to have gold tier skills related to poison. Critting with an item raises its crit chance. No. We need something different. Lifting is at gold is a scam, man. I think personally. It does allow us to raise our poison, but Flurry of Blows is like so fucking good. It's gotta be Thug, without a doubt. Lifting in life is also a scam. I would disagree, but I do think it's overglazed relative to cardio. But I also understand that most of my audience is younger and more concerned with like, well, listen, it's not your fault, okay? When I was a teenager, Hugh Jackman was like body goals, but Hugh Jackman still looked like a normal guy, and he was like 29 years old. So him having like, you know, a 4-pack was fairly realistic. Now, Hugh Jackman is like still fitness goals, but the dude is it legal for me to say that he's probably on more steroids than like the average racehorse? Because it's not, the culture did you dirty, man. The culture did you dirty, is what I'm trying to say. It's not your fault. Take a peek at the mediums and larges. You're always like an interesting sort of fella. But I don't think you're right for this build. And I'm going to roll before anyone in chat convinces me otherwise. We could cut you and run a dock lines instead. You know what? I'll put dock lines in the bag.
Society of Mister. Anyway, thanks.
And then XP max by getting an item. Folded harpoon. Just chicken and rice, brother? I know that's right. No, sir. I know that's wrong. A square pig. You're telling me this for the first time. Hang on, this is like actually, well, until I got critted, it was winnable. Now it might not be winnable, but I'm still chill. I'm just a chill guy. close. You see somebody posted your EP40, put the puck in the net bit on the Canucks subreddit? We must be fucking going through it if they're posting my shit on r/Canucks, man. I hope they know, if anybody in the thread is hating, it's not your fault. That's just sports brain. It happens to the best of us. But you should know, I was fucking there, dude. I was fucking there. First line center, Jason Megna. I was there. Hey, we're down by 1 goal with a minute and a half left in the game. Who's Willie D putting over the boards? It's got to be clutch captain himself, Lyndon Vey. You know? So, like, I'm not a Johnny come lately. I fucking went through the dog days. I was there at game 1 of the 2015 playoffs when we fucking lost 2-1 to the Calgary Flames. I was there 2016 when there was nothing. There was no positive in 2016 at all. 2017, I can't remember. That might have been Besser's first season. That was kind of hot, even though we came in like 4th last. I was there, and I've been there is all I'm trying to say. I've been there in years where we had the worst team in the league, but somehow fucking came 3rd last in the league because the goalie that we got to be the tank commander, like, put in Ryan Miller, Eddie Lack, Jacob Markstrom. Anyway, sorry. Even Halak was kind of like a menace for us, even though we had no fucking defense. How was it that every goalie was good for us when we had no fucking defense, man? When we had Eric Goodbranson and Tyler Myers on the top pair. That's crazy. We got to take a look. Maybe we'll get an amazing freeze item. Oh my god. I mean, it's 10% max health. It's actually not bad, I guess. Just surprising. Or unexpected. Okay, no matter what, you always have to put a boulder in the bag. And if your build's not popping, you can boulder it up later. Or perhaps right now. We don't need to put boulder out to beat Cosmic Rock, though. Boulder Silencer? Yeah. Mike DiPietro Erasure? Okay, excuse me. No disrespect, Mike DiPietro did not play well for the Canucks. Now, he got thrown to the fucking Wolves. It's not his fault. But I was talking about goalies that, like, did good stuff for the team. It's literally not his fault. But he might be one of the only goalies, him and, like, Braden Holtby, that let us down. But honestly, the team let them down, so it's not their fault. What about Dan Cloutier? That was like 20 years ago, man. People don't forget. So here's what I'm thinking. First 4 times you use a weapon, charge an item. Here's what I'm thinking for the present day moment, okay? It seems insane, but anything to just get the boulder going off a little bit faster, man. Do not do this. What do you mean, man? Why the gun? To trigger flurry of blows to have like a 50% chance to take... Well, I guess it takes 5 seconds off the... Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. I know boulder's good. It's just a question of what we put up there instead. Anyway, Well, you know what? For now, let's just go back to what we were rocking before. And we can always just throw the boulder out there at the end of this whole shebang. Because I want to do this.
Reuse, recycle, relax.
Okay, this is good. I do like your crit chance, though. That's tough for me. I think I gotta pull you, put you out there for the multicast.
That's a bargain.
It's a confusing run here because we're holding 2 runs together simultaneously. I think like this shit's pissing me off because I gotta do all this Bag management.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Your weapons gain 3 damage. It's not nothing. Slow gets better 1 second. Why not,
Too
man?
much
Oh, because I have
treasure,
no
not
space
enough
for it.
chest.
Okay. So you're gone. You're coming out here because you need the cooldown reduction and the crit. Then you're going back in the bag. You're coming back out here. Your order doesn't matter. You're coming out here to make Bolus. I almost sold Boulder, which would have been devastating. You got 5 casts. That's what we're looking for. Buff dock lines. Yeah, in hindsight, that makes a lot more sense. I still think that this build works for now. Boulder is like, it's not an emergency pivot. It's good. But I still think this might be better for now.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
This game makes me miss sap. So I'm just getting this straight. You're missing a video game, like a digital entertainment toy that, if I may say something without being rude, is still available for you to play right now for free. What do you mean you miss it? You go play it then, bro. I don't understand your concern, quite frankly. Radiant? Okay. Okay, well, it's got to be done, man. You know that's not what they meant? How would I know that? They're the only person who's in control of what they're typing. Though they'll disagree. I don't want to play it. I want you to play it.
This is why I
Well,
wear
you're
red,
about to learn
so the crew won't see me bleed.
an unfortunate lesson in how much control you have over other people. Okay, you're gone. You're gone. You're here. You're here. You're here. And I'm just going to level with you. Consider the boats burned, because we're all in. Don't ever express an opinion in this chat. Well, you can express an opinion. Why are you offended when I'm expressing my opinion back at you? I don't understand. If you didn't want anybody to perceive your thoughts, you could have just typed that shit into Notepad or something like that and continued laboring under the delusion that you're the only motherfucker who's a real yearner. Unfortunately, get it twisted. You're part of a bigger system than just yourself. Your actions and words affect other people. You can't be like offended when you say something that offends other people. That's a double offense, bro. You don't understand. Yeah, their opinion was spiteful, too. It wasn't an opinion that was like, you know, a positive thing. It was basically like things were better 4 years ago. Okay, buddy, get building the time machine. The rest of us, we're moving on with our life.
The Grand Society of Master Merchants.
You're in a position of power relative to the chatter? Okay, then fucking close the tab, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? You're not, the door's open. You're in a position of power relative to the chatter. You lost your damn mind. Egg prices? I don't talk about that kind of shit here. Also, I don't eat that many eggs, to be honest with you. You're a burner. We don't really run other friends or property, though.
Nothing I can do about it.
Just say what you wanted to say, which is that, in your opinion, the Twitch streamer is here to serve as a lightning rod for criticism, and when they criticize back, that appears unfair because we're treating each other as equals. You considered myself lesser, and that's why you felt comfortable expressing the opinion, and now you're facing the reality that that is not the case. We're the same. One second, I'm trying to see. I didn't mean to make it that big. I apologize for that. Burn? We need a poison item, but it can't replace silencer.
You know we're on an important mission,
That's tough.
right? Overthrowing tyrants,
In that
liberation,
case,
and
let's
such?
just take 25% or 10% max health. I can live with that.
Have you ever considered becoming
And you are going to get 6 seconds. You're going to get haste on this fella. Healing weather glass. Interesting. Okay, can I say something? There's no world in which we can beat the sniper. But we have to beat the sniper to get the cooldown reduction on the boulder. But we can't beat the sniper. But they have the best thing for us. But we can't. But do you freeze a small? Freeze an I have to try, man. I have to try.
I take no pleasure in
Freeze the sniper rifle, please. Huge. And then slow the shit out of it, if possible. It's been hasted, brother. You've screwed me. Slow it. You're gonna need to slow it at least one more time.
I've done what
We were literally like a second away from having it happen, man. Dock lines fucked me. Skill is bad. Yeah, that's probably what I would think too if I was rooting for Team USA in the Four Nations Face-Off final. But alas, I wasn't.
I would spar
And
with
thank God for that.
this leg.
Let's see here. Not gonna be those.
The Bazaar is not kind to the weapon.
Plus two, plus two, plus two, plus two. Read the skill. Buddy, that's not gonna happen. I can't afford you. I wish I could because you'd go crazy with weather glass. But that's got to be a reroll, unfortunately. Sure, man. I think this is probably the end of our days here,
My
but
fight isn't with you. If you insist.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabal.
just got a new refrigerator. Let's see. Just got a new refrigerator. Delivered. It had scrapes on the top of it. Delivery man goes, do you want to accept it anyway? We'll give you a 20% discount. Easiest possible choice of all time. I mean, I have a feeling that you said yes. I have a feeling you were going to accept the refrigerator either way. But 20% off for nothing is... That's damn... That's genius, man. Damn straight I said yes. 20% off. Should have asked for 30. Easier for the... What did they say? Something about a camel and a needle or whatever. Either way, you're not going to make it.
Use that for the good of all.
Now, realistically, I do not see us getting the 7. But, to be fair... If we could somehow get a boulder upgrade, fuck you, you motherfucker. Can't afford your shit. If we could get a boulder upgrade, it would reduce his cooldown by 5 seconds. He didn't even look at both. Hey, K_E. I'm not going to say it because your name is in Japanese, so I'm probably referring to something that I'd rather not refer to right now without knowing what it is. I had 17 gold, nothing in my backpack, and it cost 20 gold, man. It's the same reason I'm not showing up to the Rolls-Royce dealership and reading the tale of the tape. I'm not buying a Phantom, okay? Okay, this is big. Well, never mind. Put me back in. It costs 16. Never mind. You're okay. You're one of the good ones. You got it all figured out. You got to sell weather glass? Buddy, that's not going to happen. Once an item becomes diamond, wait, it's only gold? Okay, maybe it could have happened. 39 gold is huge, though. Skills unique to Vanessa. Every time you have a boulder, use it.
I'll help you, but don't expect me to go back.
Okay, first 5 times you use an aquatic, haste a weapon. That's outrageous, because you're aquatic. Getting some haste, that's going to hit the spot, man. Now the question, do you look for the boulder, or do you take a skill upgrade? I take a skill upgrade. In this house, we take a skill upgrade. That's useless. This is useless. Well, maybe it's not useless, because your crit chance being higher is nice. You were going to give me 25, and by 25 I mean 10% max health, and then we're going to go up against not Vanessa. Hot lettuce.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Are the servers borked today? This is the best they've ever been, to be honest. And I mean that in a positive way. Don't kill me. I'm so pissed that you have a shield. What's your crit chance? 5? You're PMO for real, man. You're PMO. Come on, Weatherglass, get in there. We're done. I'll take that, though. I'll take that. Probably needed more than 5% crit chance, I would say, to get the job done. It hurts to see the boulder land and not get a kill.
The fight is on Pelago.
Noisy cricket, where the hell did that come from? NL, I played one of your rifle builds today. I know that one. It was rifle, crow's nest, shadow cloak. It was doing business, man. It was pretty good. Huge. 176,000 Omega Ray. Okay, we'll call that Bazaar 1.